Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the Wheelers Podcast. How you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for joining. I appreciate you for being entertained and edutained by the Wheelers Podcast. We got a different show for you tonight. There will be no whip moments. Not specifically. But check this out. Let's get a little music playing because the Betrayal show be forgotten. Let's get a little music playing because we're gonna rap with you tonight about some intricate things. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do a little probably a little lounge, yeah, a little lounge. Yep, that sounds good. Let me tell you something about Betrayal though. Yeah, we're gonna kick this show off just like it is now, but check it out. Again, Betrayal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's cold blooded. Thing is, I really think people don't understand what betrayal really is. When you force your dynamic appeal on someone and act as if your persuasion is effective, that's a challenge. So let's get into the show for real. All right. The Betrayal Show. Who can betray you? Anybody. Seriously. Your mother, your siblings, your wife, your husband. Everybody got the same story. When you came into this world, you got the same complaints. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't choose to be in this family. I was robbed. I was wronged. I was cheated. I was misled. I was raised wrong. I was raised bad. See, everybody got them same excuses. Why do people betray people? Simply because I think the number one reason why is because they were betrayed. Scarred them, hurt them so bad. It makes sense. Simply, it kind of makes sense when people betray people. But it's absolutely foul. It's absolutely horrible when you betray a person. It is. I mean, it truly is. Betrayal is that shit hard to deal with. Got shit planned out. See, sometimes when you're with a person, they can make you feel like, oh, I'm gonna be with this person forever. Shit get bad and that person become your worst fucking nightmare or your enemy. Oh man. Shit can get ugly, right? See, the problem is You don't know how shit gets so bad. You don't even know how it started to even formulate and even get to that level of equation that it got so fucking terrible. And then you got two people saying, how did it get this bad? Perhaps it was ego. Perhaps it was wanting and needing the ability for one to see the pain in the other. Perhaps pushing out pain and distributing more pain would alleviate your pain, but how much pain does that cause? You understand? It causes more pain. All your distribution of pain and not the corrective course of action to feel where does the pain have the fundamental roots. See, when you betray people, it's because you feel betrayed. You feel used, abused, misused. You feel like the other person that betrayed you took a piece of you and mishandled you, misunderstood you. That's how they felt, right? So I can tell you this because I have been through this personally myself, not by one, two, multitude of people. You know, betrayal is a motherfucker, man. It's like, it's when you can like see how a person would view you and interpret you, how they view you and interpret you. But at the same time, they're making decisions in their head for you, saying that you're going to do something that you didn't say you were going to do, or you didn't. They assume. See, we live in a world of assumptions and no moral, ethical, mental concepts. See, when you start thinking about negative shit in your life, you can alter your thoughts, right? You have the ability to do that by, if that negative shit that you was thinking has not taken place or has not happened, and you said, yes, it has happened. And yes. I know there's a lot of people do that I can't put it's a boomer thing, and it's also it's kind of a schizophrenic thing. It's like a shocking of energy that goes, you want to send to a person, you know what's going on? You're like, oh, wait, that's too fucking, can you stop? Too much. Wait a minute, back up. Why are you doing that? What's wrong with you? Well, I need you to listen to me, and then you like, wait, slow the fuck down, please. Too much coming too fast. Some people, you know, we read energy, right? But people want to make you feel like you're in a chaotic situation at times, and they want to stir your energy up so that you're not settled. I will advise you to maintain the balance of keeping your distance from people that are like that, because they are unsettled within themselves. And then they create these catastrophes, these betrayals. Betrayal can be on purpose. And a lot of people want to make you think, everybody want to make you, I didn't do it on purpose. It's because of what you thought. Most of the time. See, a lot of times people make up shit in their head that ain't really true at all. They just can't help themselves. It's just they got to think of some bullshit. They got to think of something fucked up going on real good. So they can just say, oh, well, That is a paranoia and a sickness. That's some crazy, wow, um, shit. Wow, but you know, when again, it depends on what you internalize. People watch movies late at night. They form, or even these fucking reality shows. They make them applicable in some form to their life through their subconscious, and they create these little scenarios, and these scenarios lead to, because this happened in real life. Is it happening to me now? That shit create depression. When you watch them fucking shows and all that kind of stuff, all that external energy is just building up in your head, and it's about to fucking explode, and ain't none of that shit really even true at all. It's sad. It's just sad. It's not real. And then you end up betraying people and doing all of these wicked acts because you just want some attention, or you want something to go your way. So you resort to lying just to create these traumatic filled situations that you can't help but to have. That's what I see when I look at TV, and even people that are in your personal life that has too much intaking of these type of forces. And so they start, matriculating these same forces out, and it creates problems in marriages, and people think they create these false realities and false perceptions, and I've seen this before. That's because you're shallow. You don't have to look outside to internalize anything. All you have to do is internalize your situation, orchestrate and understand how it makes you feel, so that you can give yourself a better outcome by the way you put your energy out. That's the ticket. That's the tool. When you look outside to internalize and push out, it's trash. It's no good. Shit don't work. That causes a real internal chemical imbalance within you, because the shit that you feeling ain't real, and you have fed your mind some horse shit or some garbage simply because you could have easily said that's their problem. If you have some similarities that were applicable to that situation, then you already understand that that's the solution to change it, so it don't have to be that way. See, don't praise people. Learn from them and say, I would never do that shit. Always alleviate your stress by disassociating with negative energy, because then you betray the people that you love and care about. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you think about not having the ability to communicate effectively and properly with a person that you care about, simply because what else are you supposed to do? How else are you going to move forward? If you're not trying to do that, you're formulating a way to get out of your situation, not through your situation. Or maybe you have to take time to process. That's fair too. But at the end of the day, are you going to address the issues before you're betrayed, or before you get to the point where you betray someone else? See, betrayal comes with a whole bunch of lies, deceit, and a whole bunch of shit that you shouldn't want in your relationship. You should be upfront, honest, and truthful, simply because of it's a better way of dealing. Lying is not necessary. But see, the problem is, I think people are missing the concept with what betrayal means. Betrayal is when you're not getting to the root issue of what your partner problem is with you and what your problem is with them, and you make decisions out of hastiness. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you're gonna step out and get some pussy, do it. If you ain't getting none, do it. But I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna come with a cost if you're dishonest about anything that you do. If you're dishonest about anything that you do, If there's no understanding, if there's no capitulation, if there's no real live equation that's going on in your head about what that's gonna cost you, think about it. hmm See, you get to that point, you're in any relationship. It's time to have a real conversation, or it's time to make sure you formulate a way of being that you can connect. If you still got that spark, either way, you got to get back to each other, unless you can just sever your ties. The problem is people don't be real about shit. They lie, they matriculate shit until it explodes into something that's not necessary. A lot of things and a lot of situations come with patience too, and communication, in order for you to get to a better outcome regardless, before you start doing hasty shit and betraying each other. Yeah. One way or the other is betrayal. You see what I'm saying? So it's a better way to deal. It's a better way to communicate. And a lot of times, when you think about the male female dynamic of equations, a lot of women make a lot of money now. Some men and women are in marriages to where women make more money than men too. So, does it mean a man can't pick up a laundry basket? Does it mean you can't? Well, it depends on how you're living and how you're treated, first and foremost. I mean, do you spend time with your children? What do you do? Do you do you establish life lessons? Do you have law in your house? Do you care about your children's upbringing? Do you have a relationship with your children? See, I think a lot of men love their extracurricular activities to escape those responsibilities. Do I like certain things, hanging out with my partners? Yeah, but some things, this day-to-day life, when it comes to being a father, being present, being available, uh, being tangible, I like that for my daughter, because she's not a fragile kid. She's a very competent kid that make great grades, and she's made the principal's list for kindergarten, for first grade, second grade. Now she's in third grade. We're trying to repeat this thing because of the fact that she has no reason to be upset about her life, her upbringing. Yeah, she doesn't get everything she wants, but goddamn, she gets a lot of what she needs and desires to make her such a creative, wonderful human being as a person. That's what we're creating. We're creating uh, um, a godly being, a beautiful being that's not selfish. She's an only child right now, but she's selfless still. She has a great mind. She thinks about things. She's truthful. Yeah. I couldn't ask for much more than that for my little beautiful 8-year-old. She's an amazing little being. So I make sure I'm present in her life. I know y'all see her catching in only on the podcast sometimes. Just, we do our little thing. Yeah, we do that. Of course, we do that. But check it out, man. The wonderful thing about being a father and an active father is about understanding the changes that we have to make too. And as well as a father, to make sure we are giving, our best foot forward and listening to our children so that we can be better for them. It's important to listen to our children. It's important to see how intricate their minds are and how creative they are and how they have so much room to grow in their brain housing group, but their foundations are permeating it all the time. And it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to see my little girl grow up. Man, I know I started out late, but I didn't want kids when I was younger. It wasn't in the cards for me, pimping. not something I desired because I was busy discovering and learning like who I wanted to be, the kind of woman that I wanted to be with for real. I've had my choices for sure, but I was able to do a lot of studying and a lot of understanding of how to be choicy. See, I've always been a high value man, because I have an elevated mindset, and I didn't have the ability to be defeated or checked by a female, especially when I was younger, because I'm married now, and I'm happy I'm married because them streets, man, them streets cold blooded out there, man. Them girls be acting like they can do something with your ass. They can't do shit. Barely can wash their ass good for real, but anyway. Oh man, I'm telling you. And then women these days, them no young girls got a high goddamn a body count. Then shit, that's too much to deal with, man. They got too much attitude, too much all of this shit going on. I think a lot of that needs to change because all we doing is betraying each other. How you think so many sexually transmitted diseases are going on and being matriculated out here because everybody's betraying everybody. No morals and ethics are even included in these in the construction of relationships. Some relationships are built on um, getting rid of the old and bringing in the new or some old kind of crazy shit like that. When all you got to do is just be real about who you are and be kosher with you as a person. See, you ain't got to cut people off. You got to put them in check. You got to stick to your guns and be who you are most of the time. Every time. Every fucking single time that you can cross your T's and dot your I's. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man, life is worth living, but you got to know how to live it. It's a real serious equation. It's a real serious thing because people are out here seriously on the quest to betray. Shit, wow. Y'all watch yourselves out there on this Friday night. Try to search for someone when y'all go out there. Get a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? Try to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to fuck anyway or whatever like that because y'all so damn horny and it's just crazy. But old folk, we horny too. It ain't just y'all. Y'all get it from somebody. We got it from our parents. Y'all get it from us. Yeah, we horny too. Yeah, straight up. The whole goddamn world horny, to be quite honest with you. That's why everybody is in the business of betrayal. But I advise you to connect. Be honest. I'm not telling you to give your soul to nobody, but I'm really telling you to be honest with people. These are wild times. It's a good time to be alive, but these are dangerous times too. It's a lot of foolery, trickery, and I said betrayal. That's why everybody got to go home, man. This is just a whole lot of betrayal out this motherfucker. It's epic. The betrayal is epic. Whew. Be good to the people that you love. Because most of the people that will betray you, yeah, I know, they your loved ones too. They got a real fucked up track record with betrayal, but that's your blood. See, all you got to do with them is take a step back and help and make them realize, the type of shit that they do to you. Like I got a mom and three sisters. I got three sisters. But I'm telling you, in some instances, your family just wants you to be what they want you to be and not who you actually are. They want to tell you who you are. And they don't even know you no more. Shit, wow, man. But it's cool. It's, humility serves us all. Humility serves us all a good potion. It does. And the reason why humility serves us a wonderful potion is because we all get to reflect and take a step back and look at ourselves as who we specifically are and move forward in a positive perspective and direction. That's the show tonight. I'm going to always end it on a good note. I might be back later because it's Friday. I might want to listen to the tune with y'all folks, something like that. It's all good. But yeah, I appreciate you tuning in to the show. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Hit that like button. And also hit that reminder so when I come on, I'm on. Hit that goddamn that damn bell icon. That's right. But check it out. This is the end of the show tonight. I appreciate you tuning in. And once again, I told you might see me one more time tonight. I may come back with AE. Depends on what he's doing. But you might see me again. Probably, yeah, for sure. I don't know. Anyway. Check it out, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the show. And put a cap on that betrayal. It's like Pandora's box, man. It's some bad shit. Be honest, be truthful, renew, restore, and mend your relationships with your people. It's important. Okay? All right, y'all. Come on. Favorite part of the show. Say it with me. Come on. All right. Yeah, here we go. Come on. The wheel is yours. Leave that shit with me. Hey. I might see y'all later, pimpin'.